Hello and welcome to the very forced and not very organic intro, where it's been almost 2 years since we played this. It's been a minute, and I thought I'd start on the menus because it's been so long.
JF follow me dropped some coins. Be rude not to pick them
It
up.
would be. Thank you so much, JF. And thank you, Oni. I didn't say thank you earlier. Both for resubbing. 36 months. Jesus Christ. I appreciate it. Zoink, yes. Words, JF, and Spoon says hi to YouTube. It's been nearly 2 years since we last played this, and the main reason for that is, once I got my PS5 and knew that this had a PS5 version, I thought I'd want to go over to that version instead, just to have it look better and play better. But it doesn't have save transfer, so I just had to get back to where we were off stream, and I never gave myself that time. Now I have, and here we are. I think that's fine. Everything else should be okay. So I caught up to where we were. We're in Freedom. This is exactly where we left off. I wanted to edit together a previously on, but it's like 5.5 hours of videos to go through for that. And I don't quite remember.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders. The kind that had taken away on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Yes. So we got out of...
Can't let it get away.
We got out of Twosville, and we're in Freedom now. Was it called Twosville? I don't remember. Danka! And I really want to get through this game because I really want to play Zoink's other games. I really want to play Stick It to the Man, Flipping Death, Ghost something.
Not today, spider monster.
I love those games. I love them a lot. The Ghost one is the first time I ever cried in a VR game while playing a VR game. Yeah. And Faye. That's cute.
Wait.
So we're chasing our sister's ghost. We're getting more moves while we're at it. We last time we beat Royam, which is mare backwards. The other split half of the mare from Twoville. Two place. Because everyone there had two personalities.
Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Yeah, I don't like that. Yep. And nope. Yep. I don't know how long this game will take to finish from here. I assume we're only on 3 place out of 7 place. Or 6, considering you have the 6-sided dice. Cute place all the same. Yep. That. And I like to platinum all of Zoink's games, but I don't think I'll platinum this one because there's no chapter selected. I'd have to just start again if I missed anything. Which I most likely missed stuff. Hi there. Cutscene.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A 6R child is missing! I repeat,
Look! It's Bernie! From back home!
Okay.
Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
Where? All right then. Three's a crowd.
Spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
We're
Oh, yes,
going.
yes. Time was of the essence.
Yes.
I was done anyway.
I missed the narrator. Can't go that way. Ah, hi. Joe, okay. There's some big robots.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed.
Charge!
And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Okay. Rude. Rude. Okay.
My sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me. Well, everywhere. Let's trade.
Matty Dix, what you got?
Oh, hello. You
Hello.
made it to 3 Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh?
Ah. Matty Dix, what are you doing here?
I could
2
argue
Town.
the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
Capital idea. Yes, it's the vendor from Resi 4 Remake. Village was the Duke. He sounded a bit more like this. Which sounds surprisingly close to Wesker. But how did you manage to get out of 2 Town?
Let me answer that question with a question.
Yeah?
Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Alright then. I have 310 currencies. What's that? Shadow Man's Touch. The Shadow Man poisons Even's weapon. Each hit poisons the smitten adversary. This lasts up to 30 seconds. I definitely don't think I have that card. 4 Town's Revenge. Summon the vengeful spirit of 4 Town. It moves slowly, damaging adversaries caught in its path. When performing a blink dodge, a weapon's durability does not deplete for a short period. Ooh. What costs the most? This dice, right? Critical 20. Summons a demonic icosahedron that damages any being in its path, and it bounces off anything it hits. It exists for 20 seconds. I think I have that card already. So I will go with this card. And another one. Time trap. Summon a clock that slows down adversaries caught in its pocket of dice mention. Lasts 10 seconds. Alright then. Don't think I didn't notice you up there.
What was I talking about?
I don't know, love. What were you talking about?
Noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
No.
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know?
Yeah.
It still does, I suppose.
It looks like it's been here. It looks like it's seen better days.
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
That must be nice.
I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It belonged to the triplets, and before then it belonged to the Lord or King of Freedom, before his murder.
You knew the king? You know the triplets? If you're royal, why aren't you fighting in the war?
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side.
Smart.
You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose.
Yeah.
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around the battlefield.
This child will do it instead.
Excuse me. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
Yeah?
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette.
Yes.
Do you have a moment?
Sure. Sure I do.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who
Yes?
do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings.
I just got here. Let's pretend I don't. Oh, the three siblings. Yes, of course. Let's pretend I don't.
Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north.
The Duke?
And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
The Queen. The paranoid Count. The fancy Duke. The tough-as-heck Baroness. All of them. None of them.
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before. It's bold. It's direct. It's quite possibly insane. I'll write it down right here in my survey.
Who benefits from a king's death more than a queen?
To attack the king. Let none of them. Where was I?
The soft one, you think? We'll see. Elsa Elderly. Excuse me, have you seen any kids? I'm looking for a missing boy in Sixer uniform. Have you seen him?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
Oh, she's Irish. Oh, fuck yes. Is a friend in trouble and I'm worried.
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
Thank you, I've been having a terrible day of it. So have you actually seen any kids running around? No. Look, did you see Byrne or not?
Oh,
That one
heavens
first.
no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief. Spying on people.
Yeah.
I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public.
Irish
Privacy is
people would
very
never do
important
that.
To me, you understand. What with that paranoid Count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
Irish mammies would never gossip and spy on gossip going on outside. Well, thanks for whatever this was. So you won't remember me if, say, Nanny Fortuna asks.
I promise it, stranger.
Fucking terrific. Love you, Elsa. Have a great day. What's that? What's that?
Protect the king. Protect the king. He's in danger. We have to.
Who's talking? Is it you down here?
The attack! attack has begun! The king must be saved!
Oh, yeah? Attack from where? Which king? I thought he was killed.
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
I hope that you can still hear when my audio cuts out. It looks like from the waveforms that it's fine, but for me it cuts out now and again because these headphones need to charge or something. I'm Even. Who are you? I'm Even. What's your name?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
The king you mentioned, is that who you used to protect? What were things like before the war?
Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Right. Well, Nishka, I need to go. I don't, Nishka. I don't.
What? How did you know my name?
You told it to me. You told it to me a few seconds ago. It was a lucky guess.
A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
All right, then.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home.
Hey, Bernie.
But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
All right, then. There's an ad. Yep. Well, all right, then. Hi. I do love the designs, though. They're really cool. Very Tim Burton-esque. Nenki. Excuse me, have you seen any kids? Have you seen my friend Bernard, a boy in Sixer uniform?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
That's Bernie. Did you see where he went? That's my friend. Where is he now?
Can't rightly say, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
That's what that card was. There was the Shadow Man. Who's the Shadow Man? Can you tell me about the Shadow Man?
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
Good talk. You have 2 dots next to you.
But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Alright then, let's go find him before the Shadow Man already did. There are arrows in these doors. Silo Ponders. Excuse me, have you seen a kid around?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
Are you meant to be Irish too? Is everyone from Three Town meant to be Irish, or just a handful of people? Have you seen a boy, yay high in Sixer uniform?
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
Everyone seems to fear him.
As well they should. You should be afraid, child.
Good talk. Excellent talk. Perfect talk. Love the way you talk.
Find Margaret and Tuck lurking around here somewhere.
Margaret and Tuck? What did she take? Well, that's a street light terminal. Do I want to go too far without talking to this one? Let's talk. Margaret and Tuck, excuse me, have you seen any kids? Have you seen my friend Bernard?
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Please, it's important. My friend's in trouble. I'm busy too, trying to save a child.
Well, good luck with that, stranger. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
The Shadow Man? What do you mean by has them?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
I know you know how to find the Shadow Man. Tell me, you think the Shadow Man took Bernard?
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
Please do. Please hurry up.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley. And he can always see you.
Greetings, Doreen.
You can only
I hope you are doing
see
well.
him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
Sounds inviting. So he's a ghost?
If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having
It goes
this
well.
conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
A little tired, but overall, pretty well. I got some work done earlier.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Thrice.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Yes, I would.
The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away.
Baby,
and
good.
You might cry, and you might
enjoying the
pray,
slightly cooler
but
weather.
The Shadow Man comes when night eats day.
Do you have pets, Doreen? Okay, thank you. I'm good for Shadow Man facts now.
He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Mulgrew Alley's lights, then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun.
Thanks, I think.
Sounds to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet. You
All right,
want
then.
to know about the Shadow Man?
Whip. So there's sweet wrappers around here, so I assume that's the way to go. That's the way to go, although it looks like a dead end.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Yeah, I'd love to. We used to have a cat called Demon like 12 years ago. We haven't had any pets since he ascended. Ah. Well, I hope he had a good life. I imagine he did. Although I wonder if he got his name Demon for being a demon. I know plenty of cats like that. My little cocoa bean, if she isn't a demon sometimes. Alright, I need to...
Dicey!
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Okay. Back we go. He was a proper douche, but it comes with the territory of being a struck furball. Yes, that it do. Darkness.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough.
Which one's your favorite?
Have you seen a little boy about yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Hi!
Wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
That shouldn't be how your zipper works, but alright. I think you think I'm afraid of you? Because I'm not. What are you? Let Bernard go.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
He was the reason he was. We have a habit of keeping fish items in cans in the fridge. Little man learned to open the fridge door and steal fish. Yeah, that sounds about right. Release him now. This is literal kidnapping. Please, just give him to me.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards.
I have a good few cards.
Children.
Definitely a creepy design. I like it.
You don't have what I need.
Skip the pleasantries. What are you?
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night.
I could put a voice mod on too.
Children, when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war. That may be true. But there is another truth.
What's that? That? Unless you release burn, I'm going to punch you.
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
Skip the pleasantries. What will you trade for Bernie?
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring.
Most probably, yeah. I'm tougher than I look. You don't scare me.
And you're also a bad liar. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace.
Stealing children will get that?
The triplets war to end.
You're a monster. Why do you care about peace? No offense, but you don't strike me as the peace and flowers type.
Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace.
Oh, you want to keep your job, Radio Demon? Not a bad idea.
They are surrounded by greater threats all day long.
It's getting sunny.
And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
You want me to end this war? How?
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
There we go. Neutral light back. For the most part. Right. Yeah, that's starting. Could you... Yes. Voice mod. That's just a costume my friend wears, and... How did you know this is a dice?
I've been around for centuries, even.
Centuries.
I know more than your mortal world has forgotten. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
Right, 5 minutes of voice mod for Radio Demon starting now. How do you know about Odd? But I know nothing about stopping wars. I accept your quest, if only to save my friend.
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
Okay.
Save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information.
Information.
Some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Is that Bill? even see you there. There's an exclamation mark over there, so that's probably where we're going. Maybe we'll ask Nisha. Nisha? I already forgot their name.
That poor woman. Completely mad. Have you seen Nishka?
Nishka. I have seen Nishka, and I'll see her again because she's moved.
I can't. I won't.
Bear with you, Nishka. I'm buying cards. Oh, what card do I want? Type, number, name. What do I want the most? A curse that weakens adversaries within its range. A curse is lifted every 120 seconds. Sure. Dang it, I should have gotten this instead. Because I don't think I have that card. Oh well. Hi, Nishka.
You, I remember you.
Yes.
We've spoken before, haven't we?
Yeah. Earlier today, Nishka, we spoke about the king of this land, remember?
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want?
How did this war start?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
Something? Did one of the triplets murder the king? I'm sorry, Nishka, but did you kill the king?
No, I was there to protect him. I was his bodyguard, and he was betrayed. We were betrayed. Done wrong by someone who wasn't supposed to be there.
Dicey just having a time. I'm sorry, please don't cry. You've lost so much.
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
I'm Even. I'd like to ask about the triplets. Can you remember something that could help with stop this war?
The children of the king. Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. The entire royal court was so... The court was so... I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't remember.
Tell me about the Count.
He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But his heart's in the right place. He once accused me of trying to assassinate him, just because I tried to get him to finish his vegetables. We all had a lovely laugh about it later. Or at least, I think we did.
Tell me about the Baroness.
She's tough as nails. Tough as cannons, really. Duty-bound and haughty, but she can back it up. And woe be to those who cross her. She once aimed a cannon at me to stop me from giving her a bath. The only thing that impresses her is war.
Tell me about the Duke.
I wouldn't call him a glutton for life, more of a bon vivant. He loves all the finer things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more cultured. He once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish. He achieved it a week later, and said the dish was as delicious as it was disappointing.
Sounds about right. I'd like to talk about something else, please.
Oh, that's very nice. You're a nice young lady.
Thank you. Can you remember something that could help stop this war?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
How can I convince the triplets to give me all 4 things?
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember.
return with those things, Nishka. Those 4 things. 4 objects is a lot to find in the battlefield, but it's all I can have to go on. It's all I have to go on. Thanks, Nishka!
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something.
Let's find
I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
It's probably fine. Let's find out. Stop yawning, Alex. Still got like 30 minutes left. 25. I know we're over the 5 minutes now, but you didn't get me to actually say much for those 5 minutes, so... Duke it out, the Duke's item. Rob her Baroness, the Baroness's item. And the other one I didn't get to read because it happened first. Okay, so let's head.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
That was Dicey doing that?
And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Did he die from this bell?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the role!
Interesting. Yep, gimme. The Sword Bridges, Freedom Town Square.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything else I know. Hi there, I'm two-time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner.
Ghost of a Tale vibes in terms of animations. I actually don't know what that is. The master planner is named Tea-Time Tootsie. Who's your boss now since your king is gone?
Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did.
Very fair.
The Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything else I know.
What's your secret? You can't be that good at predicting this chaos.
Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the Colossuses moves.
I noticed. Wow, what unprecedented observations. I noticed.
Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it.
Well, that has been 10 minutes of voice mod. Thank you so much, Jerry. You might enjoy it. It's a pretty engaging story. I will look into it. What was it called? It was called Ghost of a Tale vibes. Ghost of a Tale, rather. Ghost of a Tale. Are you planning on telling the Baroness? I bet that sort of sneaky move would please the paranoid Count. That sounds too aggressive for the Duke. You don't work for him, do you?
By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them.
Okay.
Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them,
I need to end soon.
and describe them to me, there'd be a reward in it for you.
Maybe I will. Goodbye, tea time. I'll return with descriptions. Take care, tea time. Ah. Hi. Unlike the Baroness, you're too soft to cross the battlefield alone. I will escort you, little one, but only to places you have safely traveled to before. You're not ready for anything else. Now then, where are we going? It is mostly fetch quests and stealthing around for gameplay, but the game's main draw is the story and characters. Ooh. I'll stay here. Thank you. I see you like wasting my time. Well, it's not like I'm doing much with it besides standing here. As you were. Alright. I guess I'll go this way. The Duke's domain, the Count's domain, and the Baroness's domain. Let's start with this one. Alright. Dicey, if you please. And go.
Come on, Dicey!
The Count's domain.
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
It reminds me a bit of Tim Burton mixed with The Book of Life, that movie.
Raise the stakes with a new card. Manny's got what you need.
I can afford it now. Can I? Yay! Cheat, hazard, or cheat? Oh, cheat, I guess. Nice. Should I add any of those cards to my... No! Didn't even say yes or no, just would you like to go back? Oh.
The Count? I love that guy.
Where are we? Ah, we're just here, thank God.
Your house of cards will never fall down.
Did it save?
With Manny's help.
It did. Terrific. That's a plus. Okay, my cards. That's the Shadow Man. Poisons my weapon. I have 15 currently on. Which ones are those? What do you mean I don't have this card? Huh. The problem is I can't see my deck. Oh, I can. Okay, I have... Huh. Two of those, the Sword of Three, the Lucky Throw. One of the bow, one of the bomb, which I don't really need. It's useful-ish. Blessed with a dice will revolve. The cost of each card goes down by 1. I do like that one. I'll get rid of this. Oh yeah, there's more. The hammer, King's Hand, summon the Witch with the bubble shield. The dice, a curse that weakens adversaries when it's range. I don't really use that one. Health elixir, I only have 1. Explosive dice, quick throw, quick draw. Worth more, okay. Health elixir. Randomly alter the cost of cards in your hand to either free or double the cost. That's a bit risky. If a board game piece is present, it moves one additional tile. Could be useful. When breaking crystals attached to an adversary, they also take damage. Blink dodge. Let's try this. Yes. Huh. I mean, we probably won't get enough time to actually get to a fight today. Given the time that's left. You love the Count?
You don't. He's great. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal.
I know that voice. Why do I know that voice?
Super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing.
I know that voice. Is this the same voice as Hojo in Final Fantasy VII Abridged? I think so.
Now that's something I'll absolutely deny. I
It is. Oh my god.
love the Count, and I'm not just saying this because I truly regret our leadership. I deny it. Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and normal.
God, I need to find out who voices you now. I just pause and find that out. Edwin Tiung is the name of this voice actor who voiced Hojo in Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, and additional voices in this, so I'm counting that as a win. Right. I like knowing voice actors and voice actresses' names, and when I notice them, I try to learn them. When I notice them recurringly, I know them better. That's how I learned Troy Baker's name, because the first thing I started knowing him from was Infamous Second Son, then Travis Willingham as Reggie, Laura Bailey as Fetch, and then I started noticing them in everything else, so... Nolan North when playing Uncharted. Yep. So, what's up? Oh, fighting! We actually gonna get some fighting. Okay. Okay, so I need... Interesting. Right, Dicey, I need you with me. I don't have cards yet. I need weapons. A little more. Nearly a full hand. Full hand. All right, what we got? We got Shadow Man, but I don't have a weapon to put that poison on. An extra card. 2 extra cards. Points, rather. I will take the sword. Poison for the sword. And roll the dice. Nice. Yep, yep. Come on. That dice can actually stay on the platform? Ow. Boop, boop. Alright, nearly out. Wait, there's more. You don't have a thingy. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you do have one. It's just on the side of your head. Full hand. What we got? The bow. Nice. Bubble shield. Even. Shields are for one hit. Why not? I only have 2. So I guess the bow, because it's the only thing I can do damage with. I will keep this card for later. Making Christmas, making Christmas. Full hand. What we got? Right. Reduce all the costs by 1. Always a good one to get. Now everything costs nothing. Explosive dice. Not yet. I'll play everything else first. Yes. There we go. And play. Kind of wasting the explosion, but alright, Dicey. That's on me. Ow. Alright. Come on! Come on! This camera sucks. I'm out. I'm out. Come on. Give me a hand. There we go. Okay. Sword. Decrease everything. Always good. Sword, and it's boosted. There we go. That's more like it. Ah, no. Full hand, what we got? Health vial. Quick throw. I only have 2. Shadow Man. Yes. Sure. Okay, there's still one there. Alright. Dicey, if you please, go there.
Dicey, over here!
Come on. Ah! Come on. Full hand. I'll take a shield. Extra points. I'll be able to afford everything here. I mean, my sword's nearly done. I feel bad about getting rid of it. Fine. Yep. Oh, this still adds poison. Nice. Nope. No. Come here. And come here. Full hand. I will do that. And we go in here. Or you know what? They can come to us. Right. Decrease the price. Always good. Explosive dicey. I'll get a bow. I'll do this. And then I'll do this. That's overkill, but it's fine. There we go. I did it! We beat him.
Aha! You're here to kill me, aren't you?
Would you like me to be? I'm here to help. No, I just want to... No, sir, I want to live forever, and I want you to live forever. I'm here to help.
Help me to die?
Stop! I want to help and end this war. Sir, I want to help you be victorious.
Bah! War! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl?
I just took on all of your people. Where do you think I just came from? I can take anyone or anything.
I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. In my mind.
Right. Impressive, my liege.
You're being obsequious.
Sure am.
You're being kind because you want me to let my guard down and then kill me.
I could just kill you. I'm not an assassin. Count, I'm literally a child.
Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it.
Not
in
wrong.
stories that may or may not have been based on truth.
If I promise not to assassinate you, will you tell me how I can end this war? Sir, please, all I want is to end this war.
End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up.
Is there anything you need, Count? Tell me what's wrong and I'll see if I can help.
What's wrong? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped.
Count Shmoo! Your bodyguard is dead?
Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father.
She's not dead.
She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child.
Whoop, whoop, Nishka, wah? Oh, the voice I did from before. Poot, woot, Nishka, wah. Nishka was your bodyguard too? I've met her. She's not well.
She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father.
Do you know what happened to the murder weapon?
Of course.
What if it's Nishka?
Obviously, I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken Colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me?
No!
Well, good.
The war goes poorly.
War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested in avoiding it, obviously.
Obviously. Who's Count Shmoo?
The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. How do you like that?
Nishka, your bodyguard, is alive. Will you come with me and visit her?
Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen.
Okay, so...
So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you...
something that sparks a memory for Nishka. What's the most memorable thing you've got?
You know what? Sure, you can have it. It's creepy anyway. It's a black pinky taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
All right.
The Count was an odd duck.
Little.
And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
One step closer, anyway.
Bold of you to be just running around here.
Sure. Careful, child. This is the Count's slice of freedom. Oh, the Count. I can't stand that guy. I thought everyone here in High Bet Haven loved him. You thought wrong. How would you like to live under a guy who sees assassins under every leaf and behind every noise? I heard he was so scared of his shadow that he ordered it cut off. Yeah, it's simply grand that this man is in charge of all of us. What else can you tell me about the Count? This will sound crazy. I don't know why I say that. Everything sounds crazy here. But he has an imaginary friend called Shmoo that's gone missing, who loses their imaginary friend. Watch your step out there, kid. Alright. This doesn't go anywhere. Cool. So is that's the Count's bot?
Friends, citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
That was the Duke. Okay, I thought so. The other one looked like it would match his figure. Well, I think I should leave it here. We're an hour in. Before anything else happens. Let's buy some cards. That should save it. The Royal Nostalgium.
Don't you want to follow suit?
Okay, what cards do I want? So I don't have the stop time card. I don't have this blink, blacksmith's blink. So I guess I'll get that. And that'll be it.
No, you do.
Right, so thank you so very much for tuning in to this video. I'd like to say we'd do nothing but this for a while. I'd like to finish this, I really would. We've had it on the backlog for 2 years. And I will see you in the next one, and I hope that you take care. Goodbye.